you guys, and welcome to today's video. It is going to be a pregnancy update for weeks 26 and 27. I did miss last week's update. I can't remember why, but I just was never able to get around to filming it. Also, Isaac is joining us today. He's back here because he refuses to go to bed. And it's like a little after 8 o'clock, and he's supposed to be in bed by now, but he's refusing. So he's chilling back here. So yeah, I don't know what he's doing. But anyways, I have my symptoms and stuff written down here. And then I also have a little mini baby haul. I picked up just a couple little outfits for him and like a couple other things. But yeah, I'll show that at the end. So starting with symptoms for week 26 is I did have some like acne on my chest. I really don't get acne all that often, so it was kind of like random. I don't know if maybe it was like something that I had eaten that had like caused it to flare up or something. I don't know. But yeah, I had some acne on my chest and it's like done, cleared up and went away. And also week 26, my stomach was bothering me like all week long. Oh, what is he doing? What are you doing? Okay, anyways, so I had like a pretty like upset stomach all week. Like it was like my stomach was super sensitive to everything. I don't really know what was causing that, but I did also end up having gallbladder attacks that week. I had 2 of them. They were pretty, I know that I had gallstones because I had classic symptoms, my usual symptoms when I have gallstones. So I did have those during week 26, and because of this situation, I have decided that I need to go on a strict no dairy diet. So I have started within the past week. I have cut out dairy. I cut out eggs back when I was first having problems because I had researched and saw that eggs were not a good thing to have while with your gallbladder. It's just not a good food to have. So I've cut out all eggs already. So no more eggs, no more dairy. And I'm also cutting out meats as well because I am pretty sensitive. I have noticed when it comes to digestion, I guess, anyways. But I have noticed that meats give me some problems too. So I am cutting out meat. I'm slowly cutting it out. And for the most part, I'm not eating meat at home, but I am still eating fish, some kind of like either like tuna or salmon, like 2 to 3 times a week. Well, 1 to 2 times a week, because I really don't like seafood that much. So I'm just trying to like incorporate it a little bit until I'd like to eventually wean myself off meats altogether. But we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm following a very strict plant-based diet. And my doctor, because I have talked to my OB about the gallbladder issues because she's the one that diagnosed it, and she said that it was perfectly fine and safe to do with baby. Just make sure I take my vitamins and stuff. I'm going to talk to her at my next doctor's appointment to make sure that by cutting out meats and stuff, if I need to take like an extra like B12 vitamin. But she said, the last time I talked to her, she said that my prenatal should be enough, but I do want to double check with her and make sure that it's okay. Isaac's back there coloring. So yeah, so I did also have my doctor's appointment. He was measuring fine, heartbeat sounded great, and I had only gained like 8 pounds since the beginning of the pregnancy. I'm sure I've gained more by now, but at that appointment, I had only gained 8 pounds total. And also, we talked about the epidural. She had asked me if I wanted to do the epidural this time, and I said no. After having Isaac and having the epidural, I had no issue with it. I think if you need the epidural, totally go for it. But this time, I would like to go without doing it. Isaac's labor was so quick, and I honestly didn't feel that much pain that by the time I had gotten the epidural, he was born like within an hour. So it was like almost kind of pointless, and I feel like I could have done it without the epidural. So my goal this time is to not do it. So yeah, I'm like pretty excited because I'd like to try to do like pain medication free. But this also depends on if my placenta moves too. If my placenta, I do have a very low lying placenta, which I do have an ultrasound scheduled for November 5th to have that checked to see if it moves up. What's wrong, buddy? So, yeah, so we have an ultrasound to check to see if it moves. I know when I went and had our 4D ultrasound at 24 weeks, it hadn't moved. It was still in the same spot. So, fingers crossed that it moves, because if it doesn't, there's a chance I'll have to have a C-section. So, yeah. Fingers crossed, I'm really hoping it moves. I'm terrified to have a C-section for some reason. I guess it's just the recovery afterwards kind of like worries me because of like having him and then like having a newborn. Yeah, I'm just not really looking forward to that. So I'm hoping placenta moves. And yeah, so yeah, we've officially decided that we're not doing the epidural. She said that if I do need it, it's no big deal, that I can always get it still. At my doctor's office, I know they like to do a consultation for the epidural. Whenever you go for your 28-week appointment, I remember with Isaac, I had to do an epidural consultation for the epidural, and then like make you sign a paper and all this stuff. But she said that I don't have to do that this time since I don't want to have the epidural, but it was no big deal if I ended up needing it, but I don't think I will. So yeah, not gonna have the epidural. As far as week 27 goes, he has kind of moved up a little bit. I don't know if he's like stretching out a lot or what he's doing exactly, but he is up in my ribs 24/7 these days, and it's like getting painful. And he also lays on my right side a lot, and also like right in this area, whenever he is like pushing up there, when I push on my stomach, it's very tender, and it's the weirdest thing because I never had anything like that with Isaac. So I don't really know like what's causing that, like if maybe he's like bruising me from the inside or something. I don't know, but yeah, it kind of hurts. Also, starting this week, I have been getting, like, I have energy when I first get up, and like I'm going, but then it's like I get tired very quickly. And it's usually like if I spend a day doing something, the very next day it's like I am so worn out that I have to like chill and relax. Isaac's over here making a big old mess. But anyways, I have to like really take a day to rest like the very next day, because I just get so worn out and my body is like just needs to recuperate for a whole day. But yeah, so I guess I will show the baby bump, and then I will show just a few items that I've picked up so far for baby. Okay, so here is 27-week bump. Looking like a pumpkin this week in this orange shirt. He's getting big in there. Now, I don't really have a lot to show. I just have a few items, but I wanted to go ahead and share them. A little mini haul. So today I was at Walmart, and well, the other night I went through his baby, like all the baby clothes that we have. And I wanted to see like if there was anything we needed, and we do need just like a few newborn. I remember Isaac was in newborns for like a month and a half. He was like 8 pounds 4 ounces when he was born, but then he did drop some weight with breastfeeding. So it just took him a little while until he was in like 0 to 3. So I have some newborns, but I wanted to get a few more things just to make sure I have plenty. So I did want to get a pack of plain white onesies. This is just a 3-pack. They're the short sleeve ones. I really wanted long sleeve because he is due in the end of January and it's still going to be really, really cold. But Walmart didn't have any of the newborn size. So I did just get these, but I mostly just want these for him to be able to wear underneath of some certain outfits. But I also did get these little footed pants. I'm actually going to open it and like see what they look like. So they just look like this, and they're like little footed bottoms. I thought they'd be cute with like a little plain white onesie. This is like a heathered blue color, and like these like really kind of drew in my attention. So I did get these, and we have like I think 2 other pair of newborn size pants. And then these are just like a light blue color. And then also today I did pick up this little sleeper. I thought it was so cute with the little foxes and the little animals all over it. And I did get this in the newborn. All of this was newborn size. I had went to Once Upon a Child a few weeks ago, earlier this month, and I did find this little baby wrap thing. It's okay. Thank you. I'll fix it later. But I did get this baby wrap. I have a different kind of carrier. I really feel like a baby wrap will be, I didn't really use one a whole lot with Isaac, but I feel like having a toddler and a newborn, it'll be pretty handy. So I did find this one at Once Upon a Child for $10. And it's, the way that the back is, I don't know if you can see, it's like situated like that. I'm hoping that I like this one. I mean, it was only $10, so yeah, I'm excited to try that. And then also I do plan on breastfeeding. I breastfed Isaac for 13 months, so I'm hoping breastfeeding works out this time around. I did not pump with Isaac. I had a really hard time with pumping because I did breastfeed on demand. And then I guess my body regulated itself to where whenever I was like trying to pump, I just wasn't producing enough. So I would spend like over an hour trying to pump, and I'd get like less than an ounce. So I just didn't fool with it. But this time I'd like to kind of create like a stockpile for like the freezer and the fridge. So I'm going to try pumping again this time. I do have a pump from one with Isaac. I also ordered one through insurance, a different one to try. So I'm just waiting on that to come in the mail. What are you doing, bud? But I've been seeing a lot of people talking about the Xoxos and like having a lot of success with them and like really liking them. So I ordered these, which are just like the Xoxos. They're a different brand. I ordered them off of Amazon. I guess it says Dubois. They look like this. And it comes with these 2 little stands for them to sit in. There's a pink one and a yellow one. It didn't give me an option to like choose colors. And then it's got the actual little pump, and it does have 2 of them, and then these just like kind of sit in there like that. And then they also have lids to go on them like that. So it is 2 of them. I also got for him this bassinet. We got this from Once Upon a Child as well, and it was only $18. Alright, so that's it for this pregnancy update and the little mini baby haul. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.